Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. It looks like the people behind 28 Years Later were at CinemaCon last night and they showed some footage. We do have some images from that footage, so we're going to jump right to that immediately and get you on your way today. Oh, here we go. I'll jump back and maybe read the story in just a little bit, but I will say that this first image, this is not Cillian Murphy, so the story claims, but it is pretty neat. These rage zombies, 28 years later, still hanging in there pretty good. Not as decayed as I would have expected, but it's pretty cool. It has a sinuous look, which I do like. Oh, and look at the pretty flowers. Oh, like in The Walking Dead. You have some people peeking through some doors. Is that Aaron Taylor Johnson? This reminds me very much of later seasons of The Walking Dead, if you kept up with the show as I did. I still love the show. I still love all the spin-offs. Very much has that sort of vibe. People using bows. But there's an endless supply of clothing, apparently. More of that with the bows. Yeah, that's Aaron Taylor Johnson. Is this somebody hanging upside down over here on the edge of the screen? This person appears to be alive, but they might very well be a zombie soon. Yeah, all right. So those are the images. What do you think of the images? Let us know in the comment section below. Just going to touch on this, a few points from the story here really quickly. Sony was on hand at CinemaCon last night to offer up some new footage from 28 Years Later, but while that footage hasn't made its way online yet, we do have some new images today. The long-awaited sequel to 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later puts Danny Boyle back in the director's chair along with Alex Garland scripting. Check out the new images below, which we did. Not Cillian Murphy. 28 Years Later will be unleashed in theaters on June 20th, 2025, with the second installment in this new trilogy of infection tales already to date for theatrical release on January 16th, 2026. It's titled 28 Years Later's The Bone Temple, which is kind of interesting. And it's directed by Nia DaCosta from Candyman. And 28 years later, it's been almost 3 decades since the Rage virus escaped the biological weapons laboratory, and now, still in a ruthlessly enforced quarantine, some have found ways to exist amidst the infected. One such group of survivors lives on a small island connected to the mainland by a single heavily defended causeway. When one of the group leaves, the island is on a mission into the dark heart of the mainland. He discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have been mutated, not only the infected, but the survivors as well. The horror sequel cast includes Jack O'Connell, Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Alfie Williams, and Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, and there's those images once again. Not all that revealing, but pretty cool to see. Very much in vein with later seasons of The Walking Dead, in my opinion. But there you go. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Until next time, keep it creepy.